I feel like that's going to turn into like a 2-hour long just play session of me twisting knobs and messing around. But we got time. Welcome to the vlog, guys. I'm Jake, aka Cryosion, and it's another week here in the studio. So it's Tuesday night. It's been an okay week, but really draining physically and mentally just from moving and just all the stress that's involved with all that. Plus the fact that they delivered us the wrong fridge, so we had to return it and get another one now, and that won't get here till Saturday. So we're living life without a fridge, which is surprisingly difficult. In the meantime, we're trying to live out of like a freezer, like a chest freezer thing, and it works, but it's a lot more difficult than you would think, and just poses more interesting challenges to try to figure out how to keep food good but not frozen. So anyway, all that to say, it's been an interesting week so far, and it won't be getting much easier, but we're here in the studio, so things are good. So last week I told you guys about this cool hat that I ordered. I like it a lot. I told you I had another one as well that I couldn't find. Well, found it due to some unpacking. So here it is. It's a snapback. The logo is a lot bigger, which I think is really cool. It is gray with the black bill, and then the snap thing. I guess the back of the hat is snaps, hence the term. So it's pretty cool. Not exactly my style, but I'll do the spin for you again. Yep, so now you can see the whole thing. It's all right. I mean, I'll probably wear it, but not as, I don't like it as much as this one. So we'll go backwards with this one today. This one I like a lot, so this is pretty cool. So as you can tell, the room is getting a little bit cleaner. I'm organizing some things. I still have some things to do, but we're making progress either way. I got most of my stuff set up here. Still waiting on the monitor stands. I was going to get them this morning, ran late, so I didn't have a chance to. Hopefully tomorrow I'll go get them. Otherwise, I'll have to wait until probably Saturday. Hopefully they're not closed because of the holiday or anything weird. But that'll be awesome, and yeah, get to set up all that stuff. So that's about it for today. I need to still write my email about my last video that I made, the parallel effects, and send that out, try and promote that video a little bit, share it out on some of the networks that I'm in. I don't know that I'm going to get to that tonight. It's kind of late already, so I may save that for tomorrow, and yeah, I'll get that out. It'll be fun. So I'll check in with you guys later. Well, I got these boxes. The monitor stands and my measurement mic finally came today. So let's go ahead and get them set up and see what we can do to make this look a little bit better. Measurement mic. All right, finally got them all set up. It's kind of a pain, but this is awesome. All right, I finally feel like a real producer. Have speakers here, monitors, that are awesome. Let's check them out. Sounds pretty good. All right. Well, that was my project for tonight. I'm really excited to have these things here. Definitely I'm going to need another extension cord because the power cords are stretched completely tight. I could barely plug this monitor in over here. But they're plugged in and they're working, so at least that's the start. Tomorrow I'm going to talk a little bit about monitor placement. These are actually pretty good. The ceiling poses a slight issue because they can't really go back any further because they're about to hit the ceiling. But it's pretty good overall. I mean, if I sit back a little bit, it's about perfect. Yeah, so I'll talk about that a little more tomorrow and go over how you should actually place your speakers. For tonight, I'm just going to try and get this email written so I can send it out to my list and try and promote my latest video a little bit, the one on parallel effects. So I'll get back to work on that. You guys get back to work on some music, and I will check in with you later. Welcome back to the studio, guys. It is Sunday night. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Lots of moving stuff, though, trying to finish up, getting stuff out of the apartment, getting things set up here. Big things. We finally got our fridge. It took a week because they brought us the wrong one, so whatever. That's finally done. We can actually have food in the house again. And we've been looking at couches. We haven't had a couch for a while. I had to get rid of our last one because part of it broke. And so when we moved from Colorado to here, we just threw it out and decided to get a new one. And about 7 or 8 months later, we're about to buy a new one. So I can't wait to get a couch and stop sitting on the floor, sitting in camping chairs. It's obnoxious. So we're actually going back to a store tomorrow. We looked a little bit today, tried to figure some stuff out, what we wanted, what's going to fit in our house. And so tomorrow we're going to go back and hopefully put in an order for one. We'll see. So what was I talking about last? Speaker placement. Mine are not ideal, I know, but I really wanted to just talk just briefly, in case you don't know, where your speakers should be placed. For the most part, there's going to be a very general thing. It's going to depend on your situation, your speakers, a lot of different variables. So, basically what you want is to have your speakers on ear level, your tweeters. So mine are pretty much at ear level when I sit how I should. This is going to be my, the sweet spot is what they call it, where your speakers are going to hit and everything should sound really good right here. Over here, it doesn't matter. Over here, it doesn't matter. Back there, it doesn't matter. Right here, that's where it matters in this little bit of space. So, make sure your tweeters are at your ear level here. And then you want to have pretty much an equilateral triangle, which, fancy talk, it should be the same distance from me to that speaker, from me to that speaker, and from that speaker to that speaker. Should. It doesn't have to be exact if you can't quite get it for your room. And that's something I need to play with a little bit. I feel like I'm a little bit too close to my speakers right now, and they're too far away. But I don't know. I may need to pull my desk back a little bit and adjust those. So right now, I have this speaker over here and that speaker. So you can kind of see how they're angled in a little bit. And then if we go over here, you can see here that they are about a foot away from the wall, except for the top right over here. That is the only potential issue. The speakers are ported in the back, so that little hole up there is really close to the ceiling, and it might cause some issues. Wow, that was a really bright light. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it. It's pretty good. But I may pull everything back away from the wall, another 6 inches to a foot. Somebody recommended I move my speakers out a little bit more from the table. So I'll play with that this week a little bit and see. So that's just the basics of where you should put your speakers. Remember the triangle, keep them away from the wall, and have them at ear level basically. That's really all you got to think about. And then beyond that is all the acoustic treatment stuff, which I'm going to be going over as I get into that stuff. It's going to be probably a few months actually, once we pay off all this stuff we're buying for the house, until I can afford to build those audio panels, the acoustic panels and everything. But once I do that, I'll be talking about that here and explaining my thought process behind all that, as well as the techniques and stuff that you should keep in mind, rules and such, all that stuff. So tonight, I'm going to be starting a new song, and I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys. So for this song, I'm going to be using my live bass guitar back there, and I wanted to try to use my Moog Mother 32. I don't think I've used it at all in any of my music. So that's my plan for tonight, to get that stuff started. Yeah, so let's get to work. Alright, all in tune. It was pretty badly out of tune, so let's pick a name for a song first. We're going to call this Bass Attack. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to get a kick and a snare going. For now, I think I'm going to go with that. I'm probably going to have to redo this later on, but it's a good starting point. So let's work with that a little bit and then see about adding in the Moog. I feel like that's going to turn into like a 2-hour long just play session of me twisting knobs and messing around. But we got time. Alright, well, I'm going to keep playing with that until I get something decent and work on the song a little bit more and try and get at least a decent loop going. That's going to be it for this week's vlog, guys. So, again, thanks for you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more behind-the-scenes stuff and more music. I have some songs coming up soon I think you'll be excited about. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Cryosion Media, if you want some more producer tutorial kind of videos and explanations of stuff like that. And leave a like and comment below what you want to see next week. And let me know what kind of topics you guys want to see in these vlogs too. I'm just kind of talking about whatever happens right now each week as it comes up, like the speakers now. Next week, I'm going to be talking about this little guy, the measurement microphone, as I measure my room for the acoustics and kind of see how bad it is right now. But if you want to see anything else in particular, let me know. I can talk about pretty much whatever. So definitely leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this vlog and what you want to see in the future. Other than that, I'm Jake, aka Cryosion, and I will see you next time.